Hi, my lovely friends. I am pulling on the energy of the weekend ahead. So let's get on into it. I had a jumper and I see a flipper. Let's see here. All right. Interesting. Oh, okay. Something really passionate maybe gets cut off abruptly, but I want to see more. Let's see, what else can we see here? Interesting. Oop. Oh, I love it. Okay. All right. Something passionate getting cut off abruptly, and it's leading to things being a little bit unclear. It could even be putting somebody in a little bit of mopey type of an energy, right? But we're seeing it's putting you into a community. You're going to surround yourself with like-minded individuals, maybe even going to a party this weekend. And something unexpected is going to pop off, and it could be the type of situation where you're even surrounded by people that you know from a place of business. And with this passionate connection as well, you're going to be getting more information. There could even be a little bit of a secretive vibe to the passionate connection. Oh, nice. But it is definitely something where you may be almost like exposed, like the secret may be exposed. But at the same time, there's also a very good potential with this card we're seeing for something to feel good, right? Or to be successful. So that's not necessarily a bad thing. Maybe something comes out if you've been in a relationship that has been a little bit more of under wraps, or not necessarily on full display, I would say, then it could be just a sign that that is getting ready to be a little bit more public. And it could happen in an abrupt way, like maybe the kind of way where all of a sudden somebody else is finding out about it and you're like, oh, now this is happening, right? Now this is happening. But I also see that it is going to kind of turn things around. We were getting a real energy of being a little bit down in the dumps and a little bit mopey earlier. But we're seeing there is a strong potential for romance within this connection that we're talking about at this moment in time. What else can we see, please, about how this weekend ahead is going to unfold? What's going on with this party? Okay, it could be at your house. You could be the host, but that's also going to make you feel really nice and comfortable, even if you're not the host. So this party has a good vibe to it. There's going to be a lot of familiar people there. The party is safe, has a really stable energy. And to close it all out here, we're seeing that you're going to be networking a lot. So definitely where there is this like little bit stronger of like almost like a corporate workplace type of energy here, you're also going to have the opportunity at this gathering to be doing some networking, and it's going to put you forward in a nice way. I see you having a lot of hope here, looking forward to the following week after this weekend, which is really nice. It's very interesting here the way this connection kind of unfolds, where we are seeing here something that is a little bit more steamy and passionate, but also a little bit maybe under wraps and secretive, being really abruptly brought into the light in a way that is actually very positive and can bring in a really nice, good feeling, a really happy feeling here, which I always do love to see. All right. I would say be careful this weekend, stay safe, watch out for any type of speedy situations that could cause you to go astray, and just be very observant and mindful as you move forward. All right. Don't get caught up in that energy of woefulness that could lead to a little bit of a feeling of depression, because at the end of it all, at the bottom of it all, there is a potential for happy, romance, there is a potential for love coming in. And there is absolutely a community around you that will be very supportive at this time. Should you face any challenges, there will be like minded individuals who are stable and secure to meet you in that way. And once again, great opportunity for networking and advancing yourself. And there is a very hopeful energy moving into the week ahead after this weekend. And what we're not seeing at the bottom of the deck is the strength, the power, okay? There could also be a really strong energy of a paternal figure visiting you this weekend as well. All right. That is also very informative. With that, keeping all of this in mind, and it's so beautiful. I almost am like, I don't want to clear these cards because they look just so lovely. I'm going to go ahead and clear these, and then we're going to pull through some guidance for you as you move through the weekend ahead. And thank you so much, my friend, for sticking with me through this reading here on Divination Rainbow. I'm always so grateful for you. All right. What guidance may we please pull through here for my friend as they move forward into this energy that we're reading on for the weekend ahead? Oh, interesting. Yeah, don't be afraid to stand out. Where it's like that repeating energy of the bear as well. Don't be afraid to be the voice of authority or the voice of reason if you feel so called to do so. All right. Very good. Yeah. So it's a little bit of a message here of not being afraid to speak your mind and speak your piece, even if you feel like it may be an unpopular opinion. You actually may be presently surprised by how you are received and how that energy actually complements the environment that you're in. And people will actually truly respect you for that. A lot of times in this world, the falseness of it all, the inauthenticity of it all can really turn some people sour. So when you're faced with that challenge, meet that challenge because it's going to be about how you deal with it. All right. And you're going to be able to overcome this by using your personality and your normal social type of flow that you would use. You can persuade people pretty well. So if you're in that type of situation this weekend, there's definitely a message there for you to bear that in mind. It's absolutely going to be one of those times where you're on display, but not in a bad way. I see people really looking up to you here, and I see this absolutely putting you in a place of feeling very optimistic. You're going to be surrounded by people you can trust, and there is once again a very hopeful energy repeating here, and you absolutely can continue to be that person who kind of speaks up. And it's like, I'm getting the impression of you're the one who's going to be saying what everybody else is thinking. And you're going to be the one who's willing to have enough courage to risk it, to break up any negative conversations or shift the energy when you need to kind of change things up. And knowing that if you feel a little nervous in the moment, that you can draw on like that inner courage. Sometimes even just like putting your hand over the center of your body right before you're going to speak up in a way like that and calling in some of that solar plexus energy, baby. All right? Because you can do it. You can do hard things. And I'm looking at this challenger card and I'm looking at the number 4, and I'm also getting the energy of the emperor. So some Aries vibes there, but also just like a fiery, passionate energy. Someone who knows their shit, someone who's not afraid to stand on business and do what needs to be done, basically. Um, Now I'm thinking about Justin Bieber. It's not clocking to you, but you might be in that situation this weekend. So if you are, stand on business and don't be afraid to do so. That's truly the message because everything around you at this time is very hopeful. It's feeling super positive. The energy is uplifting and it is a forward momentum. Up, up, up. Thank you so much for being here with me today, friend. And I'm here for you. So whenever you feel like it, please do come back and pay me a visit. But until I see you then, I'm counting on you to take good care of yourself. Bye for now.